Hey gang, you have reached Module 3 of Always Be Shipping, and I want to kind of give you a quick idea of what you'll be learning and what we'll be talking about in Module 3. Now in Module 2, you looked at the different kinds of matter that you can create, whether that's video or audio or written posts or any of the other ones that we spoke about. In Module 2, you also learned how to go through the writing and editing process, and again, it's a process that you can follow over and over again. It's a step-by-step duplicatable process. So whenever you come down and it is time for you to create some content, just go back to that process and follow it step by step. And that'll stop you from getting the writer's block and that kind of thing that can make content creation difficult. Now in Module 3, what we're going to be talking about is actual specific sort of outlines or blueprints for kinds of content to create. So we're going to talk about the different sorts of posts or videos or audios that you could be creating to put on your site. So that might be something like a how-to post. It might be something like an interview. And we're going to give you really specific directions on how to create each one of those kinds of content. And we're also going to give you lots of ideas. So Module 3 is about kind of priming your idea pump, aside from the list of post ideas that you're maintaining, but how you could take those ideas and form them into a well-rounded piece of content and the different kinds of elements that you want to include in each different sort of piece of content. Now, Module 3 is not a module, unlike Module 2, where you necessarily need to watch every single video. It's one of those modules where when you sit down and you go, hey, you know what, I'd like to write a how-to post, you go and you watch the Module 3 how-to video on creating a how-to post, right? And that'll give you lots of ideas for the sort of content that you can include in that how-to post. If you're stuck for ideas at any point, you can always return to Module 3 and you'll find some really fantastic ways to create content or some really interesting ways to frame content that you know that you want to create, but you aren't quite sure how to put it together. So enjoy Module 3. You can start off by picking and choosing the videos that you'd really like to see and the kinds of content that you know you definitely want to create from the get-go. And as time goes on and you want to expand your repertoire of the sorts of content that you create, return to Module 3 and check out the other videos to get some other new ideas so that your site has a continual flow of different kinds of interesting things for your readers to come back to again and again and again, because we will always be shipping and producing product for our readers. All right, thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in the rest of the Module 3 videos.